Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. I'm here today with another trade on the Cantor Exchange. This is a kind of different trade and a kind of different setup. This isn't a 5 minute fast trade. This trade here is a trade that'll expire at the hour. So I've got a little bigger chart. I've got a chart with an Ichimoku cloud, and I've got me some moving averages in here. I'm trying to use both of these to gauge the trend. Again, just trading with the trend. You can see I'm selling 113.85, and you can see I'm selling 113.85. Um, it's kind of slow during the Asian session. Generally, sometimes it can be kind of slow. Not a lot of momentum. So I'm trading out longer. Here's our support, our S1. So we can tell that we're on a down day. We're trading below the Kumo cloud. That's another indication that the trend is down. Um, Red's on top with a simple moving averages, the way we're always using those. And in fact, you can see that the trade here is in the money. I've got 28 contracts that I bought at 38 cent. We're going to see. I'm going to pause this here, obviously, because we got 23 minutes left. If I decide to sell it early, which, if I could recoup enough of the potential uh, gain, then I'm never above doing that because that's one of the benefits of trading on an exchange. Or if I hold this until expiry. So I'm going to pause right here and I'll come back later if I make a decision to sell early or, we decide to just hold this puppy to expiry. Hi guys. The market at this point is moving sharply in our favor. You can see that by that contract there. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I've got 28 of these. I'm going to sell all but two of these. And now you can see I've got two left. Now by doing this, again, one of the benefits of trading on an exchange, right there, I just took a majority of my risk off the table. The worst that can happen now is there are two contracts on the table and they'll expire, whatever they expire, or I've really still got time here with 15 minutes left to even take those if I wanted to take those, which I may because the potential is like $10.60. That's what was there, and I sold at like $8.40. So I was well above 70% of the potential. So mostly I was just recouping, taking a lot of the profit off of the table. The reason I was able to do that is because this is a longer contract. This time I was in on a contract that was going to expire at the hour, and uh, that's going to give you more uh, time to actually manage and trade the contract. Usually, what I'm doing in these videos is like a quick 5 minute pops, but that time I'm actually able to buy in and sell out early. And for those who are very technical, that is called sizing out of a contract, because I had 28, and if you hear somebody ever using these technical terms, I had 28 when I got in. I just sold 26 for a profit. I've got two still on the table. I'm in profit now, 30 cent on those two. So there's really only 16 cent left here. And I've got 60 of the potential, which 38 times 2 is 76. So I've got 60 of that. Honestly, I probably should just size out of the entire thing. Really, I should just exit the entire contract. I just wanted to show you guys the idea of when you're in profit, you don't even necessarily have to sell all of the contracts. What I done first was to size out by taking a majority of my capital off the table. What I'm going to do now is to completely exit the contract by taking the last bit off the table. We're going to see if that order there is going to get filled. And yes, it did. You can see it reflected with the 0. So I'm completely out of that contract now. And that's really all I had to share for today. Again, let's just look at the chart. These are 30-minute candles, so uh, you're talking about a larger span of time here. Lots of push up on the price action. We're in, you can see there, we're in a Kumo cloud. Okay, now when I got in, I'm right around here because it was like 113.85, and we're right around that cloud. I was looking for some rejection in the price action. I was also hoping that guys, like I've talked about in other videos, would want to move the market. When I say guys, I'm talking about uh, the brokers, market makers. These guys are going to want to move the market back down. Touch this magnet number, this pivot point here, and I needed enough time for some of this theory, hopefully, to come to fruition. And that's what happened there. Why on earth wouldn't I just wait and, it looks like I'm about 7 pips in the money. Why not wait another 15 minutes and take the entire thing? The reason is I was already able to capture about $8.40 at a 1060. You have to also consider, and this is, if you were trading offshore, it's not something you have to consider, but it kind of helps you because if you're ever going to move into trading spot or any other futures or options, you're going to have to consider and weigh. There's like these scales, and on one side of this scale, there's $8.40 that's there for me to recoup for the work that I've already done. And on the other side of the scale, there's like uh, $2 and some change out there. And it's certainly not impossible for the market to move 5 pips in the next, uh, you know, 12, 14 minutes. So that's why, firstly, I done a partial exit, scaling out. And I just decided, once you really look at it again, you could see in this video there's well, it was a remaining 60 cent. I started to leave it just to see what's going to happen at the end, but it really doesn't make any sense to hold out for another 16 cent, you know, when there's already 60 there on the table. That's all I had for today, guys. This is a longer trade. I don't do a lot of these, uh, just because the 5 minute trades are really just my personal preference, and um, they're easier to make a demonstration video with because the trade's going to be over quicker. But again, just some ideas using Ichimoku, using some moving averages, and just again trading with the trend. You can see all the way back here, we started the day by getting down below that central pivot. We kind of touched S1 once, and it looks like we were trying to get back down there and try and touch that magnet number again. Um, my theory is that the market makers want to get the market to these areas because they know that everybody is in agreement. We all have these pivot points on our charts, and that's how you get some action, some reaction, and that's what the market makers make their money off of. That's all I have for now. See you guys on the next video. Once again, this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If we've helped you, please help us by sharing this video with others.